Patrick.
Thank you, Madam Deputy President. I rise to take note of the report as well. I wish to congratulate Senators McDonald and Hughes and Brockman in their statements. Senator McDonald, as the chair of the committee, clearly articulated how the committee felt in relation to the ATSB report and indeed the instrument. And to quote from her speech, she talked of an instrument that imposes maintenance requirements that are unnecessary, and she talked of these things slowly crippling our aviation industry. Senator McDonald, with great courage, crossed the floor this afternoon to support the disallowance, and certainly her standing in my mind has gone up significantly. I might just say that I often stand and I criticise, but I'm never afraid to say when I think people have stood up and said something really sensible. I'm not a party of government in any way, shape or form. I just call it as it is. Moving to Senator Hughes, she spoke from the heart. She's someone who has used Angel Flight, and and she's talked to me privately, and I hope she doesn't mind that I share this. That it was a great saviour for her, and I know that she's so very grateful for the service that Angel Flight provided. I was up in Papua New Guinea with her, with Save the Children, and she spent some amount of time talking about what they did for her family. Senator Brockman, he spoke very sensibly on the report, on his analysis of the ATSB report, and very correctly he indicated that there were many sensible things in the regulation. And indeed, I wasn't opposing everything that was in the regulation. I was basically very concerned about the mentoring arrangements, although I accept what has been said in the chamber tonight that that may well be adjusted. But certainly in relation to maintenance, I do have a problem. Still monotone, but very sensible, and I thank him for his contribution in relation to the report. The role of senators is one of leadership, and we shouldn't just accept that because CASA said something that we need to back CASA. We need to look at things that CASA present to this chamber, and we need to analyse them, and we need to look at them and look at them applying judgment to what it is that they have to say. We shouldn't simply tick things because CASA said that this is the case, and we need to support CASA because people have to have confidence in CASA. We should call them out when things are wrong, and in that respect, the government, and I'm not referring to the senators that have spoken tonight, but the government has been weak. And indeed, I'm going to be critical of the opposition. I think the opposition is weak, and I exclude Senator Stirl, who I note abstained from the vote, abstained in clear view of everyone in respect of the vote. But it is not acceptable for us to simply tick and flick things that come through this place, certainly when they are going to have a very a detrimental effect on a most valuable service to regional Australia. It is clear, there is no question, it is undisputed, it is undoubtable that CASA has erred in respect of this particular instrument. And I might say, and I say this in a considered manner, that Mr Carmody has exercised poor judgment. He's exercised poor judgment, and it's my view that he needs, in the context of all of the regulation that has been imposed upon CASA and in respect of this fundamentally flawed instrument, and sorry to tap into what Senator Brockman said, there are only certain aspects of this instrument that are flawed, particularly the maintenance. Really, his tenure at the head of CASA must be reconsidered. Thank you.